Hello and welcome back to RailRoads Online. So today we are going over our new logging camp loading setup. So we kind of set up a trolley system out here, or just a small shunt, if you will, but it's not even, it's just a small trolley system alongside the rail, so that we do 16 log cars. And so this way we can load 10 like normal, and then because when you're loading the long setups, those back cars always get to be a pain, just getting them to line up at the dock and whatnot. So what we were kicking around, and I've had the idea working for a while, is to lay a track alongside here that we could put a smaller locomotive on. So we brought Betsy out here. Figured we'd bring her out of retirement. She's a wood locomotive anyway, so just for looks cool, and it's nice to actually put it to some use. So we figured we load up 6 of those, park them off to the side when we bring the 16 in. As you can see, it lines up to the front, and then this kind of just lines up to the back 6 cars. So then we should just be able to transfer over the logs, is the idea. We'll be able to just flip these over to the new locomotive, well, new stock, and then fill up 10, which is a much easier load to fill up, I think, than 16 anyway. So at least we don't have anywhere near as big a headache when we're trying to run logs out here now. So if we're solo running, we don't have a hard time catching the back end of the train anymore. It's just 10 cars, which, 10 cars is about the max of what I always said I thought was comfortable. Hey. Uh-oh. There we go. Alright, boom, boom. Move that over, so there you go. And that takes care of the back 6 cars. So that makes that nice and easy. And all we gotta do is run up here, get in, and bump these forward, obviously, and then fill out the rest. So I don't know, it had been an idea that I had kicked around for a long time. Then one of the viewers turned around and shared that really he's got a setup like that works really well for him. And I was like, you know what, it's time to just put it into place. I like doing the one car or one train and done out to the logging camp, so I definitely didn't want to lose doing 16 cars at one time. But anything over 10 or 12 out here, and it just starts to get to be a pain in the butt with this setup, because you start going down that hill and then seeing around the curve and everything else is just a hassle. So I figure, the 10 load on this, 6 on that, and now things should be much smoother and much easier. So that's the new plan. So far it seems to be working pretty good, because the 10 cars really isn't that big a deal. So we have a couple of more pull forwards to get here, but that'll just I don't think that'll be too difficult. It was always the last couple of moves that I did not enjoy doing when I had the full 16 setup out here. So this has solved that problem. That's for sure. And I don't know, I guess I don't really know how long I plan on stretching this out. And not that I'm delivering the load, because I don't need the logs are definitely not full, but we're still in the process of getting locomotives all out of the makeshift yard that we had going on, which is just about done. So I figured if we were going to put these somewhere, let's put them somewhere where they're useful and doing what we want them to be doing in the long run. So we came out here and put this in today. And so far I'm happy with it. We were going to put it further up here. That's why the groundwork goes way over, and we got rid of the wooden water that we had here. But then we realized that the porter, the problem with putting it too close up here is then it's got to pull forward with a heavy load and start backing it up the turn. And the porter definitely doesn't want to do that, or wouldn't want to do that. I didn't try it, but I know a porter with 8 loaded log cars is not going to back up much of a grade, so I didn't want to have to do that every time and make it difficult. It just was not oops, went one over. Just wasn't worth the headache there, so I turned around and slid it back. So I think we'll probably come in here now that we have the measurements all figured out a little better and clean things up. But again, it's the rough-in idea. That's what this whole layout has always been about, is a rough-in idea. Just so that everything functions. Next go around, everything can be pretty good looking. But that's kind of always been the idea with this one. So what do we got more? Two more pull forwards. Yeah, so I think we'll probably wrap up the episode after this one hits the log, or hits the car. There we go, and we will pull forward obviously and fill up the rest. But I just wanted to show off what we were doing there with the drop off, and if that gives anybody ideas to make things easier. I know it was an idea for me. Somebody else confirmed it worked out well for them. I got to admit that was much easier getting the back end loaded on this one than any other one that I've been out here for. And these two in the middle, 2 more drops that are left, easy peasy. So we'll call that a success. Thanks for tuning in. Remember, if you get a chance, like, share, subscribe. Subscriptions are free, but they sure do help the channel. Y'all have a great day, and we'll catch you on the next one.